Hey, good morning, y'all. Well, as you can see, we are not at the house and we are not on the property.
No.
We were over at Mike's at DD5 yesterday, helping them out a little bit. And we seen a storm come through our area on the radar, so we didn't think much about it. And, got home last night and no power. Didn't think much about that, we thought, okay, a storm went through, no power, no big deal. So, but we still had a couple of battery operated lights that were running, so we just kind of blew that off, went to turn lights on in the house, and no power. So, went through and started doing some testing and checking, and found out that our breaker, a couple of our breakers in the camper had popped. Didn't think much about that either. Okay, turned the breakers on. We got lights in half of the camper. Went to turn on lights in the other half of the camper. No TV, no nothing, no internet, no nothing. So, this to say, after checking a little further, realized there was no power in the cabin either. Went up there, and half those breakers were blown or popped. And just thought, you know what? We're just going to go to bed. We'll get up this morning and check it out. So I get up this morning, check all my breakers, and everything's fine. Still got no power in half the camper. Realized it had blown out the GFCI. So I bypassed the GFCI, wired it direct. Still, I got power now in half the camper, and both halves of the camper, but I still have no 12-volt lights in any part of the camper. Check the GFCI out that's out on the pole. It's blown. Went to the cabin. The GFCI up there is blown. Went to turn on one of the lights after resetting the breakers, and one of the lights started sparking and almost catching on fire. So we got it disconnected. But now we still have no internet. So
yes.
We have no clue what happened.
No clue.
We will show you a quick picture of what we found this morning. And I'm going to see if I can't show it to you via my phone here. Look at this tree. So, evidently a pretty bad lightning strike hit our property last night, or hit where we're staying right now at Drew's. And took out, got the top of that tree all the way to the bottom. Another tree a few feet from it, from the top all the way to the bottom. So at least now we know what happened, but again,
we still don't understand the internet problem.
Yeah. We checked all the cables. None of the cables are damaged.
And
nothing.
We are getting some power to it, but I don't understand. It's supposed to be getting 5, but I'm not certain.
We got it plugged in. It's drawing power, but it's not giving us internet, y'all. So we don't know what's going on there. Of course, Starlink, if you're listening, y'all have zero customer service. I mean, when something like this happens, you should have somebody you can call to get some help. Unfortunately, no, you don't. All you have is email, and then you have to wait. Who God knows how long, for people like us that make our living off the internet, this is a major inconvenience.
Yep. So
it's actually a pretty major hit.
Yep. Because that's how we are right now, is just internet.
So I mean, we can't make any phone calls or anything from our property, y'all. So just so you know, if y'all don't hear from us for a couple of days, you'll know why.
Yep.
So we're gonna have to just do chats, I guess, for the next couple of days until we hear from Starlink, and hopefully they can figure out what's wrong with it or why it's just doing that, because there's no reason for it to be like that. I mean, it was connected to a surge protector. There's literally no reason. It didn't blow the surge protector, and none of those breakers popped, and any of, like, our TV and everything else is all fine. So it didn't hurt it that way. So I don't know what happened to it last night. Just all of a sudden, no internet. So, and needless to say, y'all are going to be dealing with this for a couple of days until we figure something out. Because otherwise, we're going to have to come in town, use our phones, as our internet provider for the computer, so we can do editing and what have you like that, because we use an online program for our editing. And yeah, but good news is we are still here. The puppies weren't hurt.
Yeah, that's true.
The camper didn't burn down. Nothing else burned down. Just that tree, there's no telling how long that tree is going to last. Thankfully, it's protected by a few other trees, so if it does come down, at least it's going to either fall into those trees or fall towards the road. It looks like it'll probably fall towards the road. The other one, we're hoping it falls towards the road and not on the power line, because it's leaning towards the power line. So hopefully it'll just go out towards the road. Now, as far as the rest of it goes, I mean,
we do got videos, and but we don't have no internet to put them out at the moment. Well, I will be working on those videos, at least put them together, so when we do get the internet, or we can take our computers somewhere.
We'll probably just
we'll have to figure out something.
We'll probably just charge our gray cells up and our power banks up, and we'll just set them in the car and come into town and use our phone internet to connect to use for the computers. And so needless to say, this is what's gonna happen.
Yeah,
it's
gonna be a little small process for us. We'll probably have to be doing this until we figure it all out. And I don't know how long it's going to be until we figure this one out, because, like you said, replying by email, it's going to take a minute.
Just another hurdle that Arkansas is throwing at us, but that's okay. We're gonna be fine. We just hope we all don't disappoint y'all, as far as getting our videos out and what have you like that. So if y'all will just bear with us a few days, and we will get there. As far as our live Tuesday night, looks like we're going to be doing it from the car. Somewhere. We're not sure exactly where yet, but it obviously won't be at home like our normal place, because as you know, we don't get any cell service out there whatsoever. The only way we get phone calls out there is via Wi-Fi. We get our Wi-Fi calling.
That is so true.
So this is gonna be fun, y'all.
Yeah, it's gonna be really fun trying to do it with no internet.
Yeah.
But hopefully we can figure that out soon.
Well, like we said, it's just another one of them hurdles that that's throwing at us. We
got so many hurdles though.
After a while, they start getting to you, but we're not letting this one. We're not gonna let this one rattle us real bad either. We've
try not to, at least.
We've dealt with worse so far since we've been here. I mean, this is not the worst thing that's happened. So, we will get by. We will get through it. Hopefully, when we get to the other property, we'll be able to hook up to that fiber optic service, and shouldn't have to worry about that anymore. Because, like I said, Starlink, no customer service whatsoever.
No, and you can't even contact anybody.
Call the number. All they want to know about is whether you want to be if you want to be a vendor or not. No. We want our stuff to work, Dan.
So hopefully we can get that one going.
So like I said, I can't imagine Lightning doing anything to it, because it was plugged into a surge protector, and nothing else got hurt on the surge protector. So we just can't imagine that being the issue.
The only thing that got it, I don't know. So
unless it actually hit the Starlink itself, or somehow got through the cable, I don't know. But we've been hit. We're in Florida. We're from Florida, so as you've seen in some of our other videos, we're used to lightning, and we're used to lightning taking stuff out. So that's why anything that we have protected in that camper is all surge protected. Now we don't have a surge protector for our 30 amp service to the camper, because I don't even know if they make one that size. It's usually just GFCI protected. So, but it blew all of the GFCIs, so every GFCI on that property is now dead. Which I've never even seen that before. I've never seen it take GFCIs out like that, at least not on a whole property and on two separate lines like that. So I don't know what kind of jolt it took last night or while we were gone yesterday, because it wasn't hardly raining when we even got home. Like, it was just a very light sprinkle, kind of like what it's doing right now. So who knows? I mean, I'm usually pretty good at figuring stuff out, but this one here's kind of got me baffled. The reason we don't have any 12-volt lights through the house. When we get back home, we are going to change all the bulbs just to make sure that it didn't blow the bulbs, but we still don't have our refrigerator in the camper working. So we don't know what's going on with that. I've checked all the gas lines. All the gases are fine there. Nothing got damaged on that. So we don't have to worry about blowing up. But again, we lost our refrigerator. What else? Oh, and the microwave was working for some reason.
Yeah, the microwave was working, and then I didn't understand that. And it's on that side that went out.
Yeah.
So that was just a weird thing.
Because usually when we lose the GFCI on that side of the camper,
everything goes
like
out.
Yeah, like we've overloaded it a couple of times because it's on an outside circuit, and we're plugging in a bunch of stuff out there trying to charge batteries and what have you like that, and it'll pop that GFCI every now and then, and then the microwave goes out with it, microwave, coffee pot, all that goes out. But this time it didn't, and we don't have a clue why. So when I bypassed it, everything else started working except the lights. So now I still don't have a clue what's going on with that. So I don't know if it just blew every bulb in there or what. So we're going to be finding out that when I get home. Other than that, it's been an eventful 24 hours.
Yeah, it really has.
So
it really has. It's been
all we can do is keep hoping and praying that everything, that Starlink backs us up and takes care of us on that.
Yeah, I hope so.
Because, obviously we don't have another $1,000 to get another Starlink system. So, we may be down and out for a while, y'all.
Well, so we could be able to put something else in our budget. So, yeah.
So anyway, we just want to tell y'all what was going on, that we love y'all. Thank you for the support.
Yes.
And all the prayers and everything else. And so we're just going to keep going. Until then, hopefully we'll get another video out to you soon.
Hopefully.
We're going to try and get one out to you
tomorrow. I'm going to be working on it, so hopefully we can get it.
Yeah.
Get it to some internet so we can load it.
So y'all keep your fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed.
Didn't get to sleep very well last night, y'all. So
trying to worry about this. Yeah.
But
so true.
Didn't have any fans or anything like that, and we got no AC because it took our AC out too. So we don't know. We'll figure something out. So anyway, we love y'all. Thank you for subscribing, and thank you for joining us and being a part of our world here. And I guess we'll talk to you soon.
Have a good day.